I will now talk to you about the weather in Vietnam, and it is very straightforward. It is a tropical country with the major differences just between the north and the south. And later I will also speak about the fine differences between coastal area and mountain area. So in the south, it's mainly hot throughout 12 months. It's humid, tropical, and hot. There may be 1 or 2 weeks in December, end of December, when the temperature may drop 4 or 5 degrees, which already will feel very nice. But usually you will have to think about 30 plus degrees Celsius. So it may be around 32, 34 degrees. The hottest period is around April. That's for the south with Ho Chi Minh. Now when it comes to the north with Hanoi, you may find 4 seasons. Of course you will not have snowfall, but you will have a very hot summer, and it can be extremely hot and humid, going up to 38, 39 degrees with a lot of humidity. And then you have the autumn, which is nice, especially September, October. And then you have something which we call winter here, which is cold, not dramatically cold. It can go down to 12 degrees Celsius, but because it's so humid, it feels very cold. You go outside and everything gets wet through humidity, and then you have this cold temperature on it. And after winter comes spring, again with a very nice period in around March. But very soon after that again comes the very hot April, and then going into July, August, it can again be very hot. Now we do have a lot of highlands and mountainous region from the north to the south on the border to Laos and Cambodia. And there, of course, it can be different again. But do not underestimate, just because you're on the high mountains at 2000 meter altitude, it can still be very hot. I have been to the mountains a couple of times for business, and when I went up there, I had 40 or 41 degrees and a very strong sun. So 40 degrees is very hot. And you may have then also the lowland, the coastal side, which again is very humid, can be very hot. Sometimes you have a nice cool breeze, it cools you a little bit down. And the last thing that I would like to mention here is about the storm season. So the people here have a saying. They usually say every year we expect 12 to 14 storms. This is just a rule of thumb. It may not always happen like this. It may not be 12 or 14 storms. This year it was a little bit less. Sometimes it can be 14 storms. So, but you may expect around several storms. They can be up to 12 or 14 storms. They mainly happen in the central region, but sometimes the storm can also go into the north, or can go down Ho Chi Minh City and then flow over to Cambodia.